Furthermore, the spiritual war is waged in the ongoing pursuit of self-awareness. The ability to honestly examine our own motives, biases, and unconscious patterns of behavior is essential. Negative spiritual forces often operate by exploiting our blind spots, our unhealed wounds, and our unexamined prejudices. By shining the light of self-awareness into these hidden corners, we reclaim power and autonomy. This can be a challenging process, requiring humility and courage, but it is a vital step in becoming less susceptible to external manipulation and more aligned with our true, authentic self. This leads us to the concept of spiritual sovereignty. It is the realization that no external force, spiritual or otherwise, has power over us without our consent. We are endowed with free will, the ultimate spiritual weapon. The choice to align with light, to cultivate love, and to pursue truth is an act of asserting our divine sovereignty. It means taking full responsibility for our inner landscape, refusing to relinquish our power to fear, external pressures, or perceived adversaries. This inner declaration of independence is a potent force, sealing our energetic field and making us impenetrable to unwelcome influences. The spiritual war also has an ecological dimension. Many indigenous traditions and spiritual teachings emphasize the interconnectedness of all life and the sacredness of the earth. Damage to the environment, exploitation of natural resources, and disrespect for the living planet are not just economic or scientific problems. They are spiritual affronts, manifestations of a disconnection from the divine matrix of life. To act as stewards of the earth, to advocate for ecological balance, and to honor the sacredness of nature is to participate in the healing and restoration of the planet, aligning with the benevolent forces that seek harmony and abundance for all living things. It's an act of collective spiritual responsibility. Ultimately, the spiritual battle is not about fear, it's about love. Fear is the primary tool of the adversary, seeking to paralyze, divide, and diminish. Love, in its purest form, is the ultimate counterforce. It is the unifying energy, the source of all creation, and the inherent nature of the divine. To choose love in every moment, to extend compassion, to practice forgiveness, and to live with an open heart is to actively dissolve the power of darkness. This isn't passive sentimentality. It is a dynamic, courageous, and transformative force that reshapes reality. Therefore, the ongoing cosmic conflict invites us to live consciously, courageously, and compassionately. It demands our full presence, our unwavering integrity, and our active participation. It transforms our daily lives from mundane routines into a purposeful journey, a grand adventure where every choice matters, every thought has weight, and every act of kindness sends ripples of light into the unseen realms. The spiritual war, far from being a distant, abstract concept, is intimately woven into the fabric of our existence. It is the subtle whispers in the quiet hours, the grand movements that reshape societies, and the eternal dance between light and shadow. But in this dance, you are not merely a spectator. You are a dancer, a warrior, and a beacon. Your very essence is a point of light in the vast cosmos, and your choices determine the intensity and direction of that light. The question is not whether the battle is raging, but how you choose to engage. Will you be a passive recipient of its currents, or an active shaper of its tides? Will you succumb to the shadows that seek to dim your inner radiance, or will you ignite your light and become a force for truth, love, and transformation? The power to choose is your ultimate spiritual weapon. Wield it wisely, for the world, both seen and unseen, is waiting for you to fully step into your power, to embody the light you are meant to be, and to play your indispensable part in the ultimate triumph of goodness. The victory is not just possible, it is within your grasp, moment by conscious moment. The